Hello, my name is Katie Abou-Kouder, and the book I had chosen for a Chapter 6 assignment is The Grand Mosque of Paris, How Muslims Saved Jews During the Holocaust. The illustrators and authors of the book are Karen Gray Burrell and Deborah Durland-Desai. Publisher is The Holiday House. Copyright date 2009. The award given was the ALA Notable Award from 2010. It is a historical fiction, cultural diversity, and picture storybook. There are 40 pages and appropriate age are from 10 and up. This book was during the time of World War II when the Nazis started occupying Paris, France. The beginning of the book shows the Nazi soldiers and how they began gathering up the Jewish people. When people were starting to need protection, they had come to this place. This is the Grand Mosque of Paris. Here they were able to give fake certificates of conversion to Islam, and they were also given clothing, food, shelter, and just living at the mosque until they were able to leave the mosque safely. When they started rounding people up to leave the mosque to get out of the country where it was safe. This man, he is a rector of the mosque, a person who takes care of it. His name is Ki Kador Ben Gavrit. He was the one responsible for making the fake conversion certificates. He had helped quite a bit of Jewish and other non-Jewish people that were being persecuted. This is a Jewish. His name is Salim Halali. He is a singer from Algeria. There was another man named Dr. Ahmed Samaya from Tunisia. He would gather up the children, women, and men, and telling the soldiers that they were ill, that they were sick, and that they needed to go to a hospital. Dr. Samaya did not take them to the hospital. In fact, he would take them to the mosque, where they would get shelter, they would get food, but they would also leave safely to avoid going to the death camps. Here is one of the little girls that he had saved. He had rescued. There was also a group called the Resistance. They are Muslims from a part of Algeria called Kabbalists. These are Kabbalist Muslims. And they would help smuggle people out of Paris into these little bikes. And eventually it was led to the mosque. When they would go to the mosque, they start going to these underground tunnels that leads out into an open field of water, where they would safely leave the country without harm from the Nazis. And here is a garden from the mosque. When the Nazis would suspect anything, the rector would simply press the alarm system, and the Jewish would hide in the prayer room of the ladies' prayer room, and they were safe there because the soldiers were not allowed to go back there. The assignments I had chosen for this book are for history and geography. I will incorporate it in part of the World War II history lesson. And we will also talk a little briefly about the religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Of course, I would provide non-stereotyping resources and more accurate resources. I won't get too in-depth with the religions, but just to give a brief description of it. And then for the geography aspect, I would show the timeline of the Holocaust occurring, when it was occurring, and the places it had happened. And then show around Paris, France, where these northern countries that had helped the Jews, where they helped the Jews. And that is it. Thank you.